Welcome to Florida Mint on Florida Man with Greg, Wayne, Josh, and Cameron, the podcast where Floridians discuss the legends, lore, and crazy stories that always seem to take place in Florida. 137
State.
Yep.
137, the Sunshine
137,
State.
the
Sorry, I
Sunshine
missed my
State.
part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You were going to say an acronym or some kind of
No, I was going to
nickname?
say it's the greatest state. Right?
The Sunshine State.
There it is. You nailed it.
Good
Listen,
deal.
2 days ago, we
Yeah.
had a new episode of The Social drop.
Oh, it was
Yes.
a good one.
The
was
social is probably
fantastic.
the favorite part of this podcast.
I think so.
Like
Okay.
going out on
Yep.
location,
Yep.
getting to meet new people that
Yeah.
just are like, doing great stuff for our state. Like,
Mhm.
I just love going out and talking to people other than you guys.
We've gotten a lot
Right.
of positive feedback, which is really kind of like hurtful because this show is good too.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
This is the money show.
Yeah.
This is the money show. The other one's a pleasure show.
Yeah, honey
I
show.
gotcha.
And we had
Professional recreation.
right,
Get it.
and we had pleasure with Nate Young,
Right.
from
Mhm.
Amberlyn and
he had
King
pleasure
State.
too.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of fun. That came out Monday, so make sure and check that out if you haven't already. And then when you're done with that,
Yes.
turn this episode back on
Right.
Oh, yeah.
and listen to Cameron's headlines.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Come on, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, headline.
Headlines.
Hi, Cameron.
All right. So our first one we have we just had 4th of July.
Yeah,
right.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Great holiday. Lots of food, lots of celebrating the United States of America.
Yes.
Okay.
And lots of loud fireworks.
Yeah, a lot of big bangs.
Right. And you
happening.
have two types of people, those who love fireworks and those who absolutely hate them.
Well, I've always said if I've seen one firework, I've seen them all.
right.
I don't.
Oh, I
need-
agree 100%.
So
Thank
you're
you.
both in the category of not liking
Yeah, I don't
fireworks.
like 'em at
They
all.
should not exist.
They should not exist. So I think this Florida man agrees with you because
My man.
he decided to kind of wake up his neighbors.
Okay.
2 days before the 4th of July. This happened
Okay.
on July 2nd.
Okay.
And so he didn't have any fireworks, but I think what he wanted to do was he wanted to be like, listen, I remember you guys waking me up last year.
Amen.
Right.
I want to do this ahead of time.
Yeah.
So he literally was running down the street, screaming at the top of his lungs, firecracker, firecracker, boom.
Okay. So he couldn't afford to buy real fireworks.
I guess not.
He wanted to imitate it with his mouth.
And then he was going, bottle rocket. Yeah, it's effing annoying, isn't it? Quit doing it in the middle of the night. And so people, this was
Bottle rocket.
at 3 a.m.
I love it.
People are starting to come out of their house. Like literally this guy's screaming at the top of his lungs.
Sparkler.
Sparkler.
Do you think he woke up and was like, you know what? It's almost 4th of
No,
July.
he's been
Right.
ticked for.
Oh, he's been stewing on this for
363
a
days.
year at least.
How many days do you think are in a year?
I have no idea.
I think you got it right, actually.
So
Did I?
people are
Minus
coming
two?
out complaining,
Oh, they're complaining.
they're
The
complaining.
nerve.
The people are coming out yelling, shut up at him. And that's when he starts, he just keeps going.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
And
How
it's
many
like,
fireworks can he name though?
I don't know. I think
Mortars.
Roman
Wayne?
candle.
Oh, Roman
ball,
candles.
ball.
I only remember the
Gross.
poppers.
Oh, the little
The
snap
little
poppers.
snappers. Yeah, those are the only ones I'm comfortable with.
How would you?
Right.
How would you yell the snake thing?
Snakes.
So, anyways, yeah, he was arrested for coming out, and it's a disorderly conduct. I mean,
I get it.
you're screaming at the top of your lungs at 3 a.m. Now, here's what's interesting, and what I did
I wish we
not.
had a recording.
I
of
don't agree with that.
I wish too, but here's what I didn't know. Okay, fireworks are only legal in Florida on 3 days of the year.
Oh,
it. It doesn't
Really?
Stop, that doesn't
Right.
stop Floridians.
It does not stop them because they were going 2 or 3 days before the 4th of
And
July.
after.
And after.
yeah, it doesn't matter. This guy did make-believe firecrackers.
Yeah, that should
Doesn't
be
apply to
okay.
him.
But that's just unpatriotic, though.
Well, it is. But you know what, though?
Getting arrested.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, no-
anyways, so there was 3 days out of the whole year
Right.
that you can.
What are they? Thanksgiving.
4th of
Right,
July,
Right.
New
Flag
Year's
Day.
Eve,
Okay.
Flag Day. Yes.
Flag Day.
Okay.
So it's New Year's Eve and New Year's. So those are the only 3 days.
okay.
And I didn't know that.
So the
I had no
midnight
idea.
cutoff is like
I guess it doesn't apply. Yeah,
okay.
you can keep going into the next
Yeah,
day.
because you got that second day.
Right. And so, anyways, another man came out yelling, "Sleep, sleep. We work in the morning."
Okay.
This is a very
this neighborhood.
vocal crew.
This neighborhood. I was just about to say, how good is your HOA
Right.
that the cops come and arrest somebody for yelling firework in the middle of the night?
Right.
But then the other neighbor came out yelling sleep. So I'm wondering.
This sounds like I'm watching The Village and they didn't have entertainment, the movie. And you're like, what did they do before like phones and TVs?
Right.
And you're like, well, we got the guy that does fireworks.
Right. He just yells everything.
He does a great fireworks show.
Yeah.
Now, if you really wanted to make the guy upset, they should have came outside and celebrated.
Oh,
That's
wow.
true.
They clapped
That
their
is
hands.
good.
Oh,
Right.
they're beautiful.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh,
That would have been good.
That's
Actually.
Yeah.
clever.
He probably would have
Next
literally
year.
exploded.
Next year.
So confused.
Yeah.
All right. Our next one, we have a Florida man that is arrested. Actually, 2 Florida men
Nice.
that are arrested for dumping 3,700 pounds of concrete in a neighborhood.
Okay.
All right. So the
not-
first guy, we have Edward, who operates a commercial concrete truck.
Okay.
And he admitted to
Okay.
dumping 3,700 pounds of fresh concrete on Lake Marion Creek Drive. So basically a neighborhood, because he wanted to save time by avoiding a trip to the landfill.
Okay.
Okay, well, you got to get rid of it, and somebody needs a driveway. You're welcome.
And time is money.
Time is money.
So I just,
You're welcome. Here's
Yeah,
a driveway.
Here's a driveway.
trying to get a visual here. Was
Right.
it like a pile of rocks? Like it's
like-
already already
Or is it
hardened?
soft.
I think
pictured
it's
softy.
soft, and because
Oh,
it says
okay.
fresh concrete,
It says malleable.
and
Oh,
so
wow.
they are literally just dumping concrete.
So the neighbors wake up
Yep.
to a brand new concrete hill.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically on like in a grassy area. They come
Yes.
out and dump 3,700 pounds, and then
Goodness
another
gracious.
guy, his name is Jorge from Haines City, is dumping like massive tree stumps in the same area.
What?
So it's a neighborhood, and people are just coming and dumping. I mean, the most random thing, and
That's
the
kind of
biggest
rude
things.
at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so the neighborhood is like upset. Their kids are out there. Everything's becoming super trashy. But to come out and I've heard of people like, we have orange groves around here.
Mm-hmm.
People will dump like a tire
Yeah.
or a mattress,
Right,
stuff that they
right.
don't know what to do with,
Yep.
and just
Dead
big
body.
annoying
Which,
things.
shame on them.
Yeah, dead bodies for
Yeah.
sure. But concrete,
That's inconvenient.
I mean,
Actually.
come on.
Yeah.
I want to know the confidence of these two to think they can get away with that.
I honestly,
The
it's
tree
insane.
guy really had the confidence.
right?
Because he's showing up later, and his isn't related to concrete at all.
Maybe he was planting them.
Oh.
Or he was trying to, and he showed up as a giant concrete hill
Yeah,
there.
he's like,
Right.
I'm supposed to plant a tree here.
There's supposed to be soil here.
He's like, whatever, I'll leave it behind.
So this is in Polk County, and so
oh, man.
Grady Judd was fired up about it.
Yeah, he was.
He was
Oh, that's
also fired up.
unusual.
The deputies were the ones that had to clean it up, so they had to. I don't know how that worked out
Yeah, on overtime, though.
because it said that they had to take 3,700 pounds of concrete to the dump.
Seems like a good use of force.
We just went to the dump, and it was a fun trip.
It was a lot
So
of fun.
don't sleep on the dump
No,
because
get to the dump once a year.
yeah, it's
Just
a
to
fun
scope
trip.
it out. Take
All
your
right.
kids.
All right, take your kids to the dump. All right, our next headline: we have a Florida man who was arrested for stealing from multiple Home Depots.
Okay,
so
whoa.
he filled up 2 carts at this the first thievery happened at a Walmart.
Okay.
He filled up 2 shopping carts worth of merchandise, like $1,500 worth of merchandise.
right.
Okay, left the store. Then he hit up a Home Depot. Was trying to do the same thing, had a bunch of tools.
Yep.
Somebody attempted to stop him.
Mm-mm.
He ends up becoming violent. Okay.
Oh, that's a surprise.
He punched a 74-year-old female cashier,
Oh, shame.
Well,
knocked her
for
to the
shame.
ground, and then took out one of the screwdrivers from the tools he was stealing
Okay.
and stabbed another associate
What?
with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
well,
he is taking these stolen tools and stabbing Home Depot employees with it.
this seems
Absolutely insane.
like it was
And then-
drug related is what I'm going to say.
I mean, he's literally, it doesn't say anything
it doesn't
about
sound
drugs.
tool related.
The sad part was, I actually read about this when the Home Depot manager called the police.
Right.
They couldn't send anybody because they were all taking concrete to the dump.
Yeah. They're like, sorry.
No, we can't.
We're digging concrete.
They're on a concrete hall right now.
We got violent blocks over here.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I think in those cases you just gotta let the person like get away with a stolen screwdriver.
I've been tempted, like if you push your cart up and you're like, I can see the exit from here.
Right.
I could make a run for it.
And they wouldn't catch you because you're fast.
Oh yeah.
Now I will say this: I
Not
don't
in
condone
flip-flops, though.
I don't condone any kind of stabbing or punching.
Thank you.
But if you see me
That's
at
a
Home
strong
Depot,
stance. Are you sure you want to?
I'm there.
You're gonna stand
Okay.
your ground on that one.
Yeah, if you see me at Home Depot or Lowe's, I'm angry,
Oh yeah.
and I'm one
For what reason?
just because
always
I'm
hot.
working on something.
Okay.
Like
That's
if
true.
I'm forced to be there, I'm doing a
That's
project
true.
I don't want to do.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
going to get his dad a tool.
My dad probably woke me up on Saturday,
Yeah.
Right.
and I'm dumping some concrete in some random neighborhood.
Plant a tree today.
Yeah, I don't want to be there. Okay,
Right.
so if you speak to me, I'm one interaction away from like
Stabbing somebody.
from a stabbing.
Good
No,
God.
I'm kidding. Shame on
Okay.
this guy. Go to prison.
He's going to prison. He's
Good.
also going to the shame corner for us for sure.
Absolutely, which is worse than prison.
Some would say.
In prison, you get
Some
fed.
would say,
Some
yeah.
would
In
say.
prison, you get fed. Here, not so much.
Not at all. No. Greg forgets a lot to
Yeah.
feed
He
them.
does.
So our next one we have, Josh is going to hate this one.
What?
We have a Florida man who is cleaning his house for 4th of July. Okay. He's got
Okay.
people coming over.
Oh,
You got to
nice.
do that.
Big
You got to
celebration.
Right.
tidy up. You
Yep.
got to do that like deep clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
Not
are
just
going to be
pick
looking
up
at the
your stuff.
baseboards.
They're gonna be checking them out,
Yep.
right? That's like gonna be the talk of the party if you don't have clean baseboards.
They were
Right.
they were dusty, right?
Right.
He
Is that
doesn't
what you
have-
guys talk about
He
when you
doesn't
come
have
over?
good ventilation.
I don't want to come over anymore. I don't feel safe.
Anyway, so he is cleaning out some drawers, okay, and finds
I'm
a
not looking at
Powerball
drawers.
ticket
Oh my
and
gosh. Here he
pulls it
goes.
up. Okay, this is a Powerball ticket
Yep.
from April 17th. All right, and this just happened on the 4th of July. Wins $1 million
Oh my gosh.
after
Come
finding
on.
this stuffed in a drawer.
All right.
Who's my
mean-
new best friend? What's his name?
Let's see. His name is Kenneth Morgan
That sounds like my new best
from
friend.
Jacksonville.
Mhm.
Yeah, honestly, like that
What's his
blows my
address?
mind. I wouldn't even look at it. I would have just like, oh, it's from April. Throw it away.
Yeah.
Wait, this
I
guy with the
obviously
dirty
checked
baseboards
this. Yep.
found the lottery winning ticket?
He doesn't have dirty baseboards anymore.
Goodness.
Do you think he canceled his party?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I would kick both you guys out if I had $1 million.
Easily.
Dang, what? Really?
Like I have $1 million, but I'm saying if I found an additional $1 million,
Okay.
I would
Okay.
kick both of you guys out.
Right. All right. So our next headline, I'll kind of keep this brief because this is kind of a longer article, but I want to stick up for our boy, Dave Shealy. Okay. Who
All
we
right,
had
our guy.
on the podcast.
That's right.
What episode? Like early.
9.
Early.
Episode 9.
Really?
9.
Yeah.
So super early. Dave Shealy is
A nice guy.
He's a super nice guy, super sweet, and he is the expert on the Florida skunk ape.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
This is known. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
He is the guy. He's done multiple, they have him on TV shows all the
Discovery
time.
Channel.
He owns a place down in the Everglades, okay, where they,
Skunk Ape
it's
headquarters.
educational. Yeah, Skunk Ape headquarters. And it's educational. They'll take you out in the Everglades on like airboats and stuff like this. But they also have animals there, tons of Skunk Ape like statues.
Yes.
The dude is just a sweet guy,
Yeah,
but man,
he's the guy.
he is the guy for skunk
Legend.
apes. Now, this week in Florida, for the first time, they're having the Florida Bigfoot Conference in Lakeland, Florida. Dang,
Okay,
wow,
Lakeland,
some-
yes, but
some
why
booze.
Bigfoot? It should be Skunk Ape.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think that it's not necessarily. I mean, it's called the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference.
They didn't know. They
It
didn't do
sold
their
out.
research.
It
It
sold
shows
out.
you they didn't do the research, dude.
So, anyways, this event was put on from a company out of state.
Oh,
and
man.
Of course it
Come
was.
on.
There are like this is happening today as we record.
Get outta
Now,
here.
Apparently, there are protests going on.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, outside of this convention. Now, if this is true, I don't know because, like I said, it's happening right now. If it is
Yep. We can't be there and here, Heyman.
exactly.
Amen.
But people are upset because they did not invite Dave Shealy, the
Whoa,
expert.
I love
That's
that.
why I'm
Yep.
booing.
Yeah.
Now, people are saying it's because Dave Shealy, like whoever is helping with this event, doesn't like Dave Shealy. Like there's some weird drama.
Oh,
I
You're
like
telling me there's some skunk ape drama in
There's
the
some
community?
skunk ape Bigfoot drama. Now,
Come
I think what
on.
it is
Yep.
is not necessarily Dave Shealy. I think it's Bigfoot versus skunk ape.
Oh,
because they're
wow.
saying like that's not even the same thing.
I guarantee that's a movie coming out right in a month.
Yeah.
Bigfoot versus Skunk
Yes,
Ape?
easily.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Me too.
So I think that's part of what, because like I said, it is the Bigfoot conference. And Skunk Ape apparently is different. Now, one of the things they bring up is they're like, now it's weird because Dave Shiley has a casting of a foot that he found from a skunk ape.
True.
And it's got 4 toes, but a Bigfoot, they've got 5 toes.
Oh, that's the difference?
Now it's supposed to be, they call them cousins. Bigfoot
wow.
is a cousin of the skunk ape.
So the Bigfoot or skunk ape has evolved.
I
too.
think that they're snubbing him because of skunk ape.
Yeah, he knows too much.
I think they're elitist, Bigfoot elitist.
I think they knew it was full of malarkey, and they didn't want like a real expert showing up.
I was just about to say the teams from out of state. They
Right.
didn't do their research,
Right.
And then you find out, oh crap, the home state that we're doing this event in has an expert who does this all the time. Don't invite that guy.
Yeah, and their Bigfoot is called something.
That's like
different.
doing a singing competition in the backyard of Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, you
Right.
can't do that, and not inviting Paula Abdul.
100%.
Exactly.
It's
You can't do that.
Those
Thanks,
are
The
equal
Voice.
examples.
Dave Shealy is the Paula Abdul of the skunk ape community,
And we have always said that.
Dave, my guy, if you're listening, we want you to know we love you.
We're on your side.
We're on your side. Text me back.
Welcome to FMOFM, FOFMOFM. That's Florida Men on Florida Man fans on Florida Men on Florida Man. I'm Jason. If you don't know, what's going on, dudes?
Hey, man. How
That's
are you,
definitely
bro?
getting longer.
It's definitely getting longer every single time.
You add an
Every
O
time.
and an F.
I tried
I
to.
love it. I love it.
So this is an every now and again recurring segment where we take questions and submissions from the listeners and we try to get them answered here on the show. So why don't we just jump right into this?
Come on.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right, so this one, we're going to keep it local. We're going to start right down the road. This is from Nicole over in Lakeland. She says,
Okay.
Nice.
would you rather teleport every time you sneeze or time travel every time you fart? She says everything you fart, but I mean time travel every time you
Okay.
fart.
Okay. All right.
Teleport every time you sneeze.
Yes.
Or
Right.
time travel every time you fart.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going somewhere or somewhere in time.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
this is a
never
tough
toot. So like
one.
I think just every time I sneeze, I'll end up somewhere nice and beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't sneeze a lot, though.
Right.
Are you a tutor?
I'm a tutor. Yeah.
What if you end up like
I'm a
in,
frequent flyer
you
on
like-
tutor miles.
Okay, so your belly hurts. You
right.
toot. Next thing you know, you're in a Roman Colosseum. There's like tigers coming after you.
Oh,
No, I assumed that I would time travel forward past my toot segment.
well, here's
My
the thing.
tummy feels better.
Here's the thing. It said if you toot, you time travel. It didn't say that you teleport. So you might just be in the same location.
That's great.
Just a
That's
different
brilliant,
point in
actually.
time.
Yeah,
And this is like home to you. So no matter what year it is, you kind of know what.
that's fun.
Unless it was 2,000 years ago and then you're just in swampland.
True.
Or you show up and it's like your house and you're there and you're like, oh, this is awkward.
Like 2 years
I'm
ago.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
Oh, you're like,
And
hey,
then you get in a fight and you kill him and now you're dead forever.
that's crazy.
All right, so here's my thing. If you know anything about me, you know that every time I chew gum, I sneeze.
That
That
is true.
Instantly.
That's
If
You're
I,
so
allergic
weird.
to gum.
if
I've
I
been
put
telling
a
you
piece
this.
of gum in my mouth, I will sneeze. It's
Yeah.
just the mint. I
Right.
think I'm allergic. But anyways, so I'm a little bit afraid. I wouldn't
Okay.
be able to chew gum anymore
Okay.
if I chose the teleport option.
Okay.
Right.
Unless I
Okay.
wanted to just go on vacation, then I'm like, listen,
Are we all choosing-
I'll pop a piece of
No,
gum.
I'm a time traveling tutor.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a time traveling tutor as well.
I think I'm going to choose sneeze because I can
Sneeze.
control it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only time I sneeze.
All right,
If
I
I, want
like
to go
it.
on vacation, pop a piece of gum.
You don't know where you're going to go, but you
Doesn't
just gonna
matter.
keep chewing.
No, I need like a
He's
freaking
shooting all over the
frequent
planet.
flyer miles.
You show up with fresh breath though.
I
And
think
that's
there's
what's
an important
important.
detail she's leaving out, though. So
Okay.
Uh-oh.
you're teleporting or you're time traveling, but you don't know where you're teleporting to, and you don't
Right.
know when you're time traveling. It's all random,
Right.
according to this question.
Inception. Yeah.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You just got to roll the dice.
I think
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
guess
roll the
so.
dice, see where we end up. Nicole, thank you.
I'm a great- I'm a
That's a
triple
great
T.
question.
I'll
yeah.
be thinking about that. Like I'll wake up at 2 a.m. tonight. Thinking
Yeah,
about
I'll be anxious. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nicole. So the second question, I'm going to preface it before I say the question. I'm going to ask you guys. summer or winter?
Okay,
Winter.
summer.
Winter, probably.
Yeah, winter.
All right, winter has it 2 out
I
of
hate
3.
both.
So now let me ask you this question.
Okay.
If you had to compete in a winter Olympic sport that was televised all around the world,
Right.
which one would you choose that would do the least amount of damage to your reputation? This is from Amy
Oh.
in Cleveland, Ohio.
I don't think any winter sport could damage my reputation.
Really?
You think you can
Yeah.
ski?
Yeah, I can
you're gonna
slide
go
down,
down
a hill.
giant hill on skis?
I know for a
Yes.
fact you can't ski.
Well, yeah, I can't ski, but I would try. I
Well,
think
yeah,
I
on
would
national
bobsled.
That's the
television.
thing. That's what's going to damage your reputation. You're taking your current set of skills,
Yep.
whatever they are, and competing in these sports.
People don't respect me for not falling over, so
Here's
they're
the
not going to
thing.
lose respect. if I
Everybody
fall
falls
over.
sometimes.
Okay,
Oh,
here
right.
it goes.
Yeah.
Every Olympian has fallen. So if you do it
Yeah.
on live television, they'll be like, "Oh man,
Maybe
Poor-
next
poor
4
guy.
years.
He tried
Yeah.
his best.
exactly."
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let Josh carry that question. I don't know. I think 'cause I only know of 2 winter sports, and that's skiing
Mhm.
and snowboarding.
Bobsled.
You can vert on a snowboard.
Oh,
I could
absolutely,
vert
yeah.
on a snowboard.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Man, he's good.
You're thinking of the Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, I would do that. I would
Yeah.
snowboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Cameron.
Curling, bro.
Uh,
The little,
Oh my
the
gosh.
big stone that they do the
Yep.
broom in front of.
Oh,
That's the word.
I
That's
could
the, yeah.
easily broom something.
Yep.
You
I've
look-
always said that.
Yeah, you look like a curler
Yeah.
too.
I could broom something.
Yeah.
He could broom a bug out of a room.
Yeah,
Easy.
you could. All right. There
That's
you
a
go.
good question.
Who was that again? Amy
that was,
from where?
Yep, Amy from Cleveland.
Nice.
Cleveland.
That's a
Amy.
Cleveland question.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I think I know the answer to this next one, but we'll see if I have it right. This is from Jeff in Corvallis, Oregon. He
Nice.
said-
Mm.
Jeff says, if you were stranded at sea, which one of you would survive the longest?
Oh, me on body weight.
Hold
alone.
on. I want to know who you.
Yeah, who do you think it
Yeah,
would be?
what the heck?
I mean, all the survival questions that have come up in the past, Cam
Oh, it's
takes it
Cam.
every time.
I was going to vote Cameron.
Yeah, Cam's
I was
open
gonna vote
carry.
Cameron,
Cam
too.
would pop 2 bullets in our brains.
And then into a shark.
Yeah, so
Right.
And then he'd ride a dolphin into shore.
Amen.
Amen.
There you go. Jeff.
I think that's the answer.
Jeff from Oregon. Cameron would survive any scenario.
Yep.
All right, so this next one is from Kyla, and she's across the pond in Bristol, UK.
Come on.
She says, I love the Disney After Dark episode. Have you ever considered doing an After Dark series that focused just on spooky Florida stories? And I will
Okay.
say to Kyla, stick around for October.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we do a
October
lot
is
in
creepy
October.
moth.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds fun. I think the spooky, the problem with it is in October, we do it like so frequently, like back-to-back episodes, that Josh starts coming in the studio like anticipating the scare. And
Right.
he walks around spooky
Yeah.
for like a month.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I think that since she brought it up, I think we should, Wayne, I think you should just throw in a spooky one this month or next month.
A wild card spooky.
Just a wild card
Oh,
spook.
like an unpredictable spooky
Yeah.
episode.
I think so.
Or what if we do one like on a random like
That's not wild card. You got to
Yeah,
surprise
you
us.
just got to surprise us.
also like a random night of the week though, is what I'm saying. And like a Saturday
just gotta
morning,
show up
you
to the
wake up
studio?
and there's like
That's spooky.
there's just
That
an
is
episode. It's like
spooky.
super underproduced. It's just me, and I'm like, "Hey guys,
on your phone.
You
want
sit
a
in
s-
your bathroom.
you want a scary story?"
I'm down
Gross.
for that.
Yeah,
I'd,
come
I'd
on.
listen to that.
Me
bonus.
too.
This next one is from Macy out in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey Macy.
Hi, Macy. She says, if you could only eat at one fast food restaurant for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Gross.
Mm,
That's a tough choice.
that is
That
tough.
is a tough choice.
That's got to be like Popeyes probably for me.
Good Lord.
They're-
How would
they
you
have a-
survive a year?
You're not
you
surviving a
wouldn't.
year on anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is a death sentence. This question, no matter what we choose, is like
Yeah.
that's
What-
it for us.
Well, Cam's going to say Arby's because he likes that
That
Billy
is
Bronco
not-
sauce.
The
I would-
what?
The Billy Bronco sauce that comes
I
with the.
love Billy Bronco.
Yeah.
He's
I
all
think
about
I
the
would-
horsey sauce.
That's
yeah.
true.
I think I would pick Crispers. Because
That's not fast food.
No, it's not fast food. That's fast casual.
Yeah, it's different.
That's fast casual, bro.
fast food for me.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
okay,
then
but here's
you're
the
gonna
thing.
starve on
You-
Sundays.
it's like a
Okay.
fasting every Sunday.
That's true.
A
No.
forced fast doesn't count as
I think that's
fasting.
probably good though if you're eating fast food every day. They
Yeah.
have good salads too.
Okay.
All right, I'll go. Nah, I can't go Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
Yeah, I'll go Popeyes.
So. What? Subway. Oh, never mind.
Gross.
That's gross.
He just said ew to his own idea.
I'll stick with Chick-fil-A. I'll starve on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this next one, This is from Chris Hampton 41 at Chris Hampton 41 on Instagram. And before we get into this question, listen,
Doxed.
if you guys have heard this segment, you know that Josh gives us some tips on these different places that people are from.
Oh, yeah.
But what you might not know is Josh is pretty much an expert on pop culture and social media.
Easily.
And so, Josh, I want you to give me facts about Instagram for those of us that might not use it that often.
Oh, Instagram. It originally started, excuse me, as an app where you could tickle a cop.
Okay, come again.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, you would log in and you would hit tickle a cop, and it would find the cop closest to you, and you would go and you'd be like, "Hey, I'm going to tickle you."
What?
You didn't know that?
I remember that.
Is this like a prank or is it a
tickle the cop,
service?
they would throw you in jail, and then you get back on the app after you get out of jail and kind of tell your story and how it all went down.
Thank you. Yeah,
I wasn't.
You
I
guys
wasn't
didn't know
around
this?
for that season. I was still on MySpace.
It was like Insta Jail or something.
Josh was a beta
Oh.
user. It was way early.
I was a beta user. For
Yeah.
Sure.
So prior to like Facebook buying Instagram, it was
They
just
had a bunch of different.
this weird like fetish app.
Yeah, the last thing that they tried before. Well, I don't know about that.
Tickle a
Come on.
cop?
That's who's the fetishist?
Yeah.
I don't.
what?
I guess the person tickling a cop.
The last thing that
It's just
they tried,
delightful.
was where's the next rapture happening?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, and then you would go to that town.
The next one?
Yeah, Biloxi was
How
supposed to
many
be
times has
raptured
that
in
happened?
'92. Biloxi was supposed to be in that raptured in
Oh,
'92.
I think I have enough.
You know who was from
theological-
Biloxi, right?
Who's that?
Remember Tyra Banks is from Biloxi.
Tyra
Wait,
Banks.
wait.
Yep,
Oh.
born in Biloxi.
There
His
we go.
family there.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
Mhm.
That makes sense. I love those Instagram facts.
I hated them.
Those are really.
Just do a deep dive on the wiki. You'll see it's all.
I'll
there.
look it up. Yeah.
Now we
there.
know. Now we know.
All right, so we got one more. This is from your boy Cody over in Kissimmee. He says,
Okay.
All right.
do you guys like anime? If so, what's your favorite?
Oh my
Come
gosh!
on.
Our best anime story
Attack on Titan.
started with a late night browsing Crunchyroll
I think so.
20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And then we were like browsing everything. We're like, we see this Big Mouth show on Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
and we hit play, and then 10 minutes later, a guy chomps another guy's mom.
Yeah. And Josh and I literally, no, seriously, she got bit in
That's
half.
what Instagram started as.
I know. No, Josh and I watched the
version.
entire first season of Attack on Titan together
In one night,
in one night.
Wow, where was I?
fishing or something.
I think
dumb.
middle school.
That's actually I did a lot of fishing in middle school. I've never seen any anime at all, actually. So
What?
Well, you can't
I'll
come
step
to
out
my
of this
birthday
question.
party.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
All right, Cody, that was a great question.
Yeah, thank you.
Attack on Titan.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
So I got a letter.
Thankfully.
Nice.
That's a good one.
We
It's
appreciate
from-
people writing in.
It's from Alaska.
Oh,
That's
hello.
the state, not
Like
the
just
name.
the whole state in general.
Yeah,
They'll pay you for living there.
Is that true?
It is
It is
true.
true.
Yeah.
Anywhere in
Oil.
Alaska?
Yep.
Yeah.
What if I'm on the border?
Then the
Still
Russians
counts.
pay you.
Cool.
True.
Yeah.
cool,
Someone's going to pay you.
I was thinking the Canadian border.
Either way, you get paid.
Canadians
I'm down.
don't pay anybody.
That's not a real
That's
country.
true.
Go ahead.
Jeremy A. from Sitka, Alaska.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, Jeremy.
He's really giving us the business here.
Okay.
I'm nervous about the marriage night.
Oh, well, first of all, congrats.
Yep.
Wait, is he engaged or is he
He
just
didn't
like,
give me the background.
is he just nervous in general? Like,
yeah.
Okay. So the
and this could be years from now.
I'm
He's re-
assuming he's getting married.
He's referring to the bedding ceremony.
yes.
Okay.
The
How
what now?
the wedding ceremony? You didn't get the.
Okay.
Your dad's supposed to give you a letter, an envelope, and it says, "Here's the wedding ceremony."
I didn't get
And,
that.
and
No.
this is what you do after the wedding.
Oh.
So Jeremy's
Jeremy
nervous about
says-
this.
Yeah, he says, "How do I set the mood properly?"
Right.
Okay.
Y'all are experienced lovemakers,
Hey, man, you came to the right place, brother.
That's true.
and most of y'all are musicians.
Right.
That's true.
So, are
Josh?
there any songs that can guarantee me a win? Are there any songs that maybe I should avoid?
Okay.
Could you guys forward me a playlist possibly?
You're writing in. We're experts on two things.
Yes.
Number one,
Right.
podcasting.
Right.
Number two,
Is it lovemaking?
what you're talking about.
Okay.
For sure.
And I think
Music.
you came to the right place, baby.
So I'm hoping you guys can help. I know I touched base with you earlier this week because I knew you would take this assignment seriously.
That's right. So Jeremy writes into his favorite family-friendly podcast
Right.
to ask for advice about the wedding night. Okay.
Oh,
we
wait,
never
it says-
talk about this.
Please don't read this on air. That's the
Ow.
last statement.
Too
Okay.
late, Jeremy
Wow.
from Alaska.
Whoopsies.
So we have written down the songs that we think are going to be helpful.
Yes.
Right.
Give or take, maybe some that aren't helpful to avoid.
Mhm.
And we have shared these answers with each other.
Yeah.
We've
rotated.
well,
right.
We've rotated them
Yeah.
face down.
Yep.
Wrote them down.
So we're going to read each other's answers to Jeremy.
Easy.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm holding Cameron's answers.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
so excited.
The top one is going to be the one that you want to, as soon as you get into the room, don't look at that.
Okay, don't look.
As soon
You
as
have
you
to
get
look
into the
and
room.
read at the same time. Look and
Why are
read.
you shaking your head?
Because I don't know. What am I going to do with
Are
this?
you getting in the mood?
Just listen.
I'm getting in the mood just reading these lyrics.
All right,
thought
you
so.
sit down with your beautiful
Philistine,
bride,
Yeah.
whoever it is that you married.
Okay.
right?
Okay. And this is the song. This is the first thing that needs to happen. And Wayne can sing it for you.
I'm not going to sing
That's
this.
what I'm talking about.
I'm going to read it to you. Cameron wrote down lyrics to a song. It appears to be a 1990s church song.
Okay.
This is the song Cameron wants you to sing
There's
to
no
your...
bad 1990s
You don't have to sing
church
it.
song.
You just need to have it playing.
Cameron wants this song playing to your beloved.
Yes.
right.
As you enter into the bedding ceremony, it says, in the secret, in the quiet place.
Okay.
In the stillness, you are there.
Mhm.
In the secret, in the quiet hour, I wait only for you because I want to know you more.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. If
Now-
I'm honest,
now
That's deep, dude.
That's deep, man.
if I could hear it with like a melody or a
Go ahead, Wayne.
Wish I knew it. I wish I knew
Okay.
the melody of that song.
okay, that's
Uh,
okay. That's okay. You can give it your best shot if you want to try.
Oh, you're already
I-
looking at the back.
I flipped the song. I flipped the paper over, and
the
I'm assuming
baddie.
this is the song that you don't want to
This
play.
is the one that's probably in your playlist already.
Mood killer.
You don't want it to be in this playlist though. Like
Okay.
your normal everyday playlist. You don't want it to skip into the bedding
Got it.
playlist.
Now I don't know if this is a
Delete
title or if this is just a lyric,
Okay.
but
It's honestly all I could remember from the song.
Okay.
Cameron has written, "I can't stand the way you look at me."
Right.
Okay. Wow.
You can sing it.
if that's part of a song,
I refuse to sing it.
I'd be surprised.
Now I will say this: I do recall when Cameron and I were touring in our 20s.
Right.
We had a song that said this. I think he's referencing that song.
Right.
Okay, yeah, no, I hear
but
it in my head
I'm
now.
not going to sing it because I'm retired.
That was the
Oh,
love song.
come on.
I've
I've been trying to get Wayne to sing for years.
You've
on
been
this.
trying to trick me into
almost
singing
tricked
on
him.
this show for
That's
a long
close.
time.
Almost tricked
Yep.
him.
And I will say this: was I a little excited reading the lyrics? Yes.
That wasn't a question.
Now, am
Nobody
I
asked
offended?
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Does my
Why?
excitement?
Because I'm
trump-
saying don't put this song in the bedding ceremony.
right. Yes,
Got it.
exactly. Everybody knows if you want your wedding night to go proper and you want it to honor your partner,
Right.
you sing a song Wayne McCarty wrote. And I've
Right.
said that
Wow.
for years.
I think I helped.
Okay, I
think
don't.
you did help write that song.
I couldn't remember any more of it though, to be honest.
I love it
guys.
though, but I'm not going to sing it.
This
Now,
is
Josh, who are you holding?
I'm
He'll sing it
holding
he'll sing it on
your
live stream.
paper. So I'm kind of nervous.
Josh
with
is
your,
holding Wayne's paper.
musical prowess.
That's right.
Could be anything because I
Okay.
know like 40 songs.
I know
That's
of
true.
at least 47.
Yeah, that's my worry.
I'm a
Let's see.
curator of 47 songs.
Okay, it's not about you. It's
Yeah.
about Jeremy.
Jeremy from Alaska.
Set the mood for
Bless
Jeremy.
you, brother. Josh is reading it.
Are these lyrics?
I want
Or
you
this
to
is a
read,
whole
This is an
scenario.
instruction. You read the
Oh,
instruction.
wow.
This handwriting.
Okay.
You walk into the room.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And to set the mood, okay, you're repeating what we already said. To set the mood, you play In the Arms of Angels by Sarah McLachlan.
That's
Oh.
right. That's right.
Um,
Because it's slow. It's beautiful.
Also
Didn't
kind of
the
tied
SPCA
to something, though.
Use that
yeah,
song?
lovemaking.
No, it's tied to dogs and cages.
Yeah.
This is
Says-
the bad song or the
says
good
who?
song?
That's
Says
a good
everyone.
song to
That's
set the mood.
All right, sing it, Cam.
In the arms.
Oh, please stop. I can't.
I don't
Look
have.
at him tearing
God.
up.
I don't have cable news. I just know when I hear that song, I'm ready to go, brother. So
For me, there's no lovemaking happening for a week at
No.
least.
Oh, whatever, you
until I
judgers.
adopt a dog.
Read the
Right,
next
you
song.
have to
Yeah.
adopt a dog.
Is this
before you can
sponsored
make
by
love
the
again.
SBC? What is going on here?
Yeah. Then he's already made it to the after party.
Yeah.
Then after the party,
Yes.
Calling it a
After the
party?
successful wedding night,
Right.
you play this next
Started.
song.
you may be a little nervous.
Yeah.
This is when you yell, Siri, play Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood. Okay, you're going with that.
Because you want to make
That's
sure.
a big one.
Why Siri? What?
Siri
You're
is
assuming they have an Apple product set up
In the
and
hotel room.
you always want to have one set up.
yeah,
Okay.
but
This
yelling
episode-
another woman's name.
but then
Oh,
it doesn't
wow.
matter because you follow it with Jesus Take the Wheel.
But then you say Carrie Underwood. Now you could brought two women into the wedding bed.
I see what you're
You
saying.
only want one woman
I
in
see,
that
but
room.
whose fault is that? Yours or the person that took the wheel? You see what I'm
guess-
saying?
Yes,
I don't
The
understand.
Jesus'
blame is
fault.
off of you at that
It's
point.
Jesus' fault.
Okay. So
Wow.
now Cameron has to read
Okay.
Oh yeah, mine's there.
Josh's
Josh, give me
song and
his.
instructions.
I think I also prompted with
There's a lot of drawing on here. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to
there were
get
some
this right.
diagrams that had to happen.
Okay. This says at the top, there's a
Yes.
title that says Jock Jams Volume 1.
Boy, so when you walk in, you want to have either someone there with a remote that
There's
can
so
activate
much
it
going
live.
on this.
So honestly, the first three songs of Jock Jams, it's really going to set the
Boom,
mood.
pump the
Right.
jam. Pump
Okay.
it up.
Well, Michael Buffer
So-
starts it.
Are you
Okay.
going to read it or mine?
I memorized it because I've used it
I
before.
think you should maybe just go ahead
Go
and read
ahead.
it. The first song is Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Michael Buffer. Are you in the mood?
Right.
well-
I've been in the mood.
I'm getting warmed up.
Song
Okay.
two.
All right, it says, get ready for this.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody knows it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
I
really
get it.
setting the bar high.
Right.
Get ready for this.
Yep.
All right. And then it says off to the side with some drawing next to it, start to undress.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Oh
I was
my
really
gosh.
I was really visualizing this.
Now, is there a
Thing.
diagram or what is
Yes,
that?
There were
it's-
stick figures.
All right.
Okay.
So after that, after it
Undress.
says start to undress,
Okay.
it says, whoop, there it is.
Wow.
You do the X crotch.
So you're going step by step by
Yeah.
step.
Well, he
Okay.
wanted a blueprint, and I've successfully.
This is weird. Is this the artist where it says tag team or is this another instruction?
That is the artist. Okay. God bless. Oh God. Yeah.
Okay.
He was in the artist column. So
Okay.
And then it says both get into bed.
Okay.
Yep.
And then it says Pony by Genuine.
yes, that's an easy win.
Whoa.
Tell
you
me
just
I'm
took
wrong.
me back to middle school, dude.
Go ahead, sing it for me.
I'm not going to sing it.
I don't remember that one.
That song's for perverts. That's a
Yeah.
nasty
Oh, that's
song.
why I never
I'm
heard
gonna
it.
ask
That's a
you to-
nasty song.
Listeners, just go to a private area and then
Right.
Google the song.
Put
Okay, and then the
put
next-
headphones in.
Then it says things get heated. And then what is this one?
Cardi B, Up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
If
That's
you're
when
up,
it's
then
up.
it's
It
done.
just says
Yeah.
card B, actually.
I didn't know how to spell it.
There's no
Okay,
I.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like Cameron
Sing
and
that
I
one?
provided. I feel
Oh,
like
it's not over.
Cameron and I
Oh my
provided.
gosh.
There's more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious.
Now it says off to the side, if things go, and then there's a drawing to good,
Yep.
and then there's an arrow drawn over to bad.
You never
Okay.
know. With me,
Right.
it's 50-50.
Right. So Wayne,
Right.
what do you want to hear first? If things go,
If things go bad,
oops, I did it again.
Yep.
come on.
Britney Spears.
Whoopsie. Sorry.
Wait.
I didn't mean to.
I did it again.
This is what you married.
I'm so eager.
right.
And then if things go good,
Yes.
Okay.
it's a beautiful ballad by Josh Groban.
Yep.
You raise me up.
Come on.
It's true though.
Right.
Now I love that Josh took this to heart and he provided this fella. What's his name again?
Well, I asked Jeremy for pictures of him and his lady.
Okay.
Oh,
great.
okay.
Good. I'm
so I
glad.
really mapped it out.
You mapped it out for him.
You really
so,
felt
Jeremy, if you're listening to this episode and you're not married yet, now you know step by step how to have a successful evening.
You're welcome.
Right. Yeah.
You're welcome. God bless you in your life.
Honestly,
together.
I might keep this.
You can borrow that.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah, I'll put it on the fridge.
It does say volume 1.
Yeah, volume 2 is no good. It goes like volume 4, and then you have Jock Rock that starts at volume 5.
Oh, gross.
You don't want any of that. That's not-
So if anyone's listened to our show for a while, you know that we specialize in Florida news and Florida history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that. I could
I'd say
agree with
that.
that.
Kind of where we're at. For the most part, we will avoid like national and international headlines unless they relate to Florida somehow.
Right.
Yes, that's
Because
also
we
true.
are Florida
That's
men on
Men
Florida
on
men.
That's right. So, for example, we covered the Super Bowl, but only because Tampa Bay Buccaneers were playing.
We won't touch it
And we just won the Stanley Cup. Yeah.
That's right. The Lightning.
Go Bolts.
for the second time.
They
in
won
Stone's
their
Cup.
ice match. So recently, we have been at the center of an international discussion
Okay.
on the topic of UFOs.
Have we?
Okay. Have we?
Yes, we have.
I've been missing the discussion then.
So you may have seen the most recent videos online or on the news. They are these UFOs, these tic-tac shaped aircrafts that seem to defy the law of physics. And they've gone like viral.
Yep.
In fact, they're actually called Tic Tacs because they're shaped like Tic Tac candy.
You're thinking TikTok.
You're thinking TikTok probably.
Right. No, so these little circular UFOs have been seen. The video's gone viral. They've been discovered by our military.
Okay.
And they are believed to be of extraterrestrial origin.
Okay.
They were first spotted off the coast of Jacksonville.
Wow.
Okay.
By a United States Navy pilot. So one of the main videos that's gone viral, it was shot by Navy personnel in northern Florida.
Was there a Tic Tac taped to the whatever it was, the camera?
It's shaped like, yeah, it could be. It could have been.
a
It
rogue
could have
Tic
been.
Tac.
And now all this, uproar for
and
nothing.
now Tic Tac gets a bunch of free advertising.
Hey
Right.
there, I'm starting to figure something out. Right here on the air.
I
So
do
the-
like those orange ones.
Well, the reason why this particular video made so many waves was because for the first time in modern history, experts were genuinely puzzled as to what like this video was showing, because usually when you see UFO footage, it's very similar to like Skunk Ape footage.
Yep.
Right. It's,
It's
like
gr-
blurry.
it's grainy.
It's like a pie tin.
It's
turned
been
upside
shot
down.
like on a Nokia phone from like
Nice.
20 years ago.
Right.
But with the Tic Tac videos, they're filmed by Navy pilots using Navy equipment. So, like aerial experts, they know the exact specs. They know the exact, this is what we're dealing with, and we don't know what this thing
There
is.
shouldn't be
Is
Tic
this
Tacs
like
flying around.
the one that is like almost thermal imaging
Right.
stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
I'm
shot. It's shot
picturing
from like a jet plane,
it. Right. Yeah. yeah.
and the jet can't keep up with it. Like it's moving in ways
I've
that
seen
like
this. Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, give me more pixels or get out.
get out of here, Navy. So the fact that one of the most famous UFO sightings in history happened off of the coast of Florida is not a surprise for us,
Nope.
because here's the thing. There's been more than 7,000 documented sightings in 2020.
What?
And
that sphere
the
was also in
majority of them
Jacksonville.
were from Florida.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Something
So-
spooky about this state.
To put it in perspective, since
That's
April of 2021, we have had 245 documented UFO sightings in Florida.
In a year?
How are we not on the
That's not
alerts
even a
for
year.
this?
It's April of 2021. That's 90 days.
Oh, 2021.
Yeah. And
Holy-
I'm sorry.
okay.
If there's a UFO sighting, I feel like I should be notified.
Right.
you are subscribed to that hashtag.
Yeah, what the heck's
Which
going
I-
on?
Where where are these going? Like, what news is this going out on? Because I have not been notified at all.
Well, here's the thing. Basically, whenever they say that a video has been like documented or a sighting's been documented, what they mean is there are videos that have been submitted to review, like by the Navy, by the Air Force, whatever.
Okay.
The
So
official
There's a
UFO
official
UFO
channels.
department?
This isn't this isn't like a random lady on Facebook saying, "Oh, I saw this in my backyard."
Okay.
Well,
They
she
don't
may
ca-
be better.
They don't count those. They're counting just the official ones that have been documented. So in the last
Jeez.
90 days, almost 300 videos of strange lights or objects over Florida.
Okay.
And nobody can figure this out.
It's a very hot topic right now. So when you factor all this information in, the videos, the sightings, what you get is like this national conversation that Florida is right in the middle of.
How
right.
am I not part of that either?
I know. People should have
Classified.
reached out to
They
us.
should have.
So an ex-Pentagon official named Luis Elizondo said that while working for the Defense Department, he was in charge of a program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomena.
Okay.
And he believes that the government has been covering up the existence of UFOs for quite some time.
Well,
And
we
he's-
knew that.
And
Yeah.
he says that Area 51 is a red herring, that the
Ah,
actual
nice.
threat has always been Florida,
Wait, what?
Okay.
and that
Well-
the Defense Department knows the actual threat.
I feel like
You-
I
Florida.
definitely should have alerted with that.
Right.
know?
You heard it here.
Like a silver alert
Right.
to
We're
my
a
phone.
bigger deal than
Area 51.
Okay.
That's it.
That's what I took away from that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think
Yeah.
we're used to people pointing at Florida and going like, That
Yeah.
state's weird.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
We built
but
our brand off of that.
Special is what I like.
I
Yeah,
didn't think UFO weird, though.
That's what we do for a living, right? So when you look a little deeper, you realize that our state actually has a very real history with UFOs. So going as far back as 500 years ago,
What?
many citizens of the Calusa tribe believed that they were actually descendants from a race of beings called the Star People.
Okay.
I'll take it. Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
So they believed that these people from the sky initially taught them how to farm, how to raise animals, and even provided survival tips on which plants were edible and which ones are poisonous.
Okay. This sounds right to me.
In 1569, the great Calusa king Kalos had died in battle, but prior to dying, he told his closest generals that the Star People would visit him often during the evenings.
Okay.
And he said that they would capture cattle as an offering,
Okay.
and that because of these
Okay.
offerings, the Calusa people would never be defeated in battle.
Sounds like he
Wow.
was just enjoying some extra steak
Yeah.
and
I
needed
did-
to explain
He
how
needed
that
to, the
cattle
missing
was
cows.
disappearing.
He was like, "Yeah, it was the Star People. Took
Star
it.
people took
Which
it.
is why he was so full during battle. That's like I just had a porterhouse.
He was just slow."
I got to get out there.
That's what happened. So following his death, his first cousin became king of the largest native tribe in our
Wow.
state's history. And this first cousin, he came to power during wartime, but he still lived to be 79 years old. And he told his generals, the people that were closest to him, that he too spoke to Star People.
Well,
Okay.
And that this
Yeah.
is very interesting. He said that they would come to him in a flying device, in a flying Wetu, WETU, which is actually what they called a wigwam, which is what First Nation people would live in.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell us.
but it was flying.
It was flying.
Okay.
It was a flying dome structure
Mhm.
that would appear to this First Nation king.
Right.
Ironically enough, the structure he described is almost identical to the Tic Tac objects.
Okay.
What?
Wow. What
The
a good
Navy
tie-in.
that they're videoing currently.
When I saw the flying TikTok, I was like, that looks like a way to.
Yeah, 100%. You said that. You text me that.
Right.
So as you know, as far back as 500 years, there's documented evidence, people saying, "Hey, like I've seen these things in the sky. It looks like a wigwam."
Yep.
But that's the closest thing he had to compare it to.
Yeah.
And if you Google that right now, you'll see that they're the same shape.
They
It's
love
very
cows.
interesting. They do love
They
cows.
do love cows.
So we get a lot of stories sent into our show, which we're very thankful for. A lot of headlines. Josh gets letters like we got from
Yes.
Jeremy in Alaska.
Yep.
The lovemaking.
Okay.
But on the topic of UFOs, we've had one story that's been sitting in my inbox for quite some time, and I've been trying to find the right episode to talk about it,
Yep.
mainly because it kind of freaks me out.
You feel like
Okay.
this is the right episode?
I prayed about it, and this is the right episode.
Who answered, though?
the
That's
star-
the scary
the star
thing.
people.
Uh-oh.
And
I
they
feel
said,
good about
they
it.
said
Me
now's
too.
the time.
Do it.
So basically, this one is the story of Sonny DeVurgis. In 1952, Sonny was a scoutmaster
Yep.
living near the Florida Everglades.
Okay.
Okay.
It was August, and Sonny was driving a group of Boy Scouts home from an event when he and the boys saw a sphere-shaped object that lit up the entire night sky.
Okay. Yep. The sun.
The
Yep.
sun. Yeah.
So
or the
he's
moon,
he's
maybe.
driving home
Solved. I'm done.
with these
We're done.
Boy Scouts,
Yep.
and the sun came out. No, so he sees a sphere-shaped object, and he's trying his best to keep up with it in his Jeep. So this
Okay.
thing's in the
Right.
sky. He's
Good.
saying he's trying to keep up with it in his Jeep.
That's kind of Boy Scout leader I want.
Exactly, aggressive.
Chases down unknown.
Yeah.
Right.
Please.
So eventually, this object appeared to crash deep in the palmetto brush
Uh-oh.
off
Oh,
of the
wow.
road.
Boys,
So-
get your gear.
well, that's pretty close,
Oh
actually.
my- no, that's
So-
the wrong move.
So if you're from Florida or if you visited here, you've probably seen palmetto brush. It's very thick,
Right.
greenery.
Spiky.
Yeah, that we have in our forested areas. It's very hard to traverse.
Yeah.
So naturally, Sonny can't drive his Jeep through the palmettos.
Nope.
So he pulls over. He tells his Boy Scout troop that he thinks this could be like a military aircraft
Whoa.
that has crashed, and he wants to go help the survivors. He wants to go try and
Wow, that's
So
very
he's just being a
optimistic.
good
He's a Boy Scout, right.
Right.
He could scar them. I mean,
well, he says to the Boy Scout troop,
They got to be prepared for anything.
that's true.
100%.
Get your tourniquet ropes out.
Get ready, baby. He says to the kids, if I'm not back in 15 minutes,
Oh, nice.
go to the nearest residence and call the police.
Okay.
And they're like, in what?
And off
You got the keys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He ran through the bushes.
Okay.
They're like, wait, sir, Please,
Yeah, please.
come back.
Instructions are not clear.
Well, and keep in mind, this is the 1950s. Like a Boy Scout leader in the 50s is basically like a survival expert.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that's about as Americana as you
A
can get.
gladesman, if they're in
He's
the
a
advertising.
I think so.
Gladesman.
Nice. Very nice.
So for this guy to run off in the palmettos, chasing down a downed aircraft and leaving children behind, that's normal for the 50s.
And yeah, in the 50s, they're like, I guess we live here now.
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Kids are just stronger.
He
back
just
then.
died
They
in
were.
front of us. So according to declassified documents, after about 4 minutes of hacking through the bush, Sonny entered a clearing in the grove. And the first thing he described was a nauseating smell and then the feeling of somebody or something watching him.
Oh, no. Skunk Ape.
Then he said he experienced a sensation of oven-like heat coming from above his head. He looked up and he couldn't see any stars because above him was a floating, dull black object that was extremely smooth with no seams.
Okay.
This guy got a good look at it.
He got a good look at it. He
But it
says
stinks?
the structure is above him. Yeah, it's a nauseating smell. He said it has no seams, as in it's just like one
Right.
circular structure. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
These declassified papers go on to say that the aircraft was about 30 feet in diameter
Jeez.
with a height of 10 feet, which ironically
That
is
sounds
the
like a
exact
tic-tac
same
to me.
size
Oh, way-
as the aircraft
way
that the
too-
Navy spotted off the coast of Jacksonville.
What?
That seems
So
odd.
Sonny passed out from the heat.
Whoa,
and when
what?
he woke up, he immediately ran back through the bush to kind of find his Jeep.
Yeah.
But when he got there, it was surrounded by dozens of police cars.
And it was 1976.
It had been 25 years, and the boys were grown up with kids.
And they were the cops.
Yeah, and they were the cops. So his Jeep is surrounded by cops and the Boy Scouts. And according to the officers at the scene, now keep in mind, this is from declassified documents. These are statements from the officers at the scene. Sonny had burn marks in his clothing that appeared to be circular and in specific patterns, almost like letters of a different language.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's suspicious.
Till this day, the Boy Scouts, the police, and Sonny himself all tell the exact same story. But according to the U.S. government, the case is listed as unsolved.
Right.
It's been classified as a group hysteria incident.
Oh, yeah.
One Air Force chief investigator, however, when speaking on the declassified documents, said if Sonny's story is a hoax, then it's the greatest hoax in UFO history.
That's the greatest hoax? Nice.
Basically, these patterns that were burned into this guy's clothing he would have had to have had like specific tools that didn't exist.
Yeah. Laser cutters.
Yeah, things that just didn't make any sense. He had
Right.
burn marks on his body that were almost like tattoo images.
Oh, scary.
Through his clothing, through his hat. The bill of his hat had like
Oh,
markings
man,
in it
Boy
that had
Scout
been
hat's
burned
nice,
through.
too.
What if the Boy Scouts beat him up, knocked him out, and then branded him?
Oh, it's like a hazing for a
They were
leader.
so
hazed
tired
him.
of like camping.
Oh,
Right.
you think you're Eagle Scout? You got
Watch
something.
this. Burn them. Here's the thing, though. There are dozens of theories, just like Sonny's, dozens of stories that are
Right.
unsolved. The military says, that they don't know what it is. Recently, the Pentagon released a report a couple weeks ago, actually, saying that they've investigated the Tic Tac videos. They've investigated these claims, and they're not saying that it's extraterrestrial, and they're not saying that it's not secret American aircraft.
Okay. Yeah.
Like something that we've created.
Super clearish.
So,
Yes, thank you.
right, clearish explanation from the government. But I thought maybe we could take a moment just amongst ourselves to discuss what we think it is. Because I am in the camp, I lean towards the fact that it's some kind of technology that's just not been released yet.
Well, what happens with Sonny, though?
So
How do you explain that?
that's the weird thing is like, I remember someone saying to me, we had a friend that worked at Lockheed Martin. I'm not going to say their name.
Right.
But she had said to me that she did paperwork on like funding for like
Now it's a she. You're getting more specific.
I know. Did funding for paperwork on like certain very specific models of jets that were
Okay.
stealth,
Okay.
that like weren't public knowledge, like 10 years before like Congress voted on them being public knowledge, like one of
Nice.
those things. So the theory is that we do have technologies that exist
Oh,
that
yeah,
just
for
isn't
sure.
public until, it's chosen to be public.
Right.
So, did he accidentally was he in the wrong place at the wrong time and he sees some kind of government aircraft and, I don't know. I mean, but
Was
that,
it an
That's a good
election
theory.
year?
Oh my god.
it could have been.
Wow.
It could have been. But it makes more sense to me than aliens, if I'm being honest.
All right. Here's my theory.
Give it
Okay.
to us.
All right. So if you remember from the Bermuda Triangle
Okay.
episode,
That's right.
I had a theory. That's the only plausible theory in this.
Yep.
Aliens don't come from space
Wow,
or the
he did
sky.
say
They
this.
come
Yep.
from the sea.
Come on, baby.
All right. Aliens come from the sea. They're here. They live on
And
this
usually
planet
sing the song
in the depths.
from
now,
the sea.
Yo ho, yo.
this
ho.
guy described
Okay.
a black tic-tac
Mhm.
shape, seamless.
Yep.
Okay.
Go on.
What other thing goes in the sea, stays under the water that
Sea
looks like
cucumber.
that?
Sea cucumber.
Submarine, baby. He's describing a
flying
flying
submarine.
It's seamless, looks like a tic-tac.
That's a Beatles song.
They just,
Yep.
it is a Beatles song. They
Oh, it's
knew
John
about the
Lennon.
aliens. Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
They know how to make these things fly.
Submarines. With
Now, it's
wings. They put wings
nauseating.
on them.
It's nauseating because it smells a little fishy, right?
Okay. Because they cooked a bunch of fish.
Right. Now, the burns, probably jellyfish,
Exhaust.
That had been
exhaust
just
maybe,
left on
or
the
jellyfish.
submarine.
These are terrible answers.
Okay,
Are
so
you
honest.
serious? A tic-tac, black, seamless object.
What is more
That's
believable?
a submarine, baby.
Yeah.
What's
That's-
more believable, aliens or a flying submarine
Yep.
that's dropping jellyfish onto a scoutmaster
In the 50s.
in the 50s, man?
Right.
What a time to be alive anyways.
What a time to be. I've got
What's
no
your theory?
Well, to explain the 50s guy, sounds like mass hysteria.
Oh, wow.
That's a
To
real
me,
thing, man.
that is a real
I mean,
thing.
there's a similar case that's not Florida related, but it happened in Africa, I believe Zimbabwe, where like 60 something kids
Yep.
saw something. They all described the same thing. And that was listed as an event of mass hysteria that
well,
one
they're
kid,
kids. So.
one kid
Yeah.
believed it so much. The other kid started to believing it.
Okay.
I think the same goes for adults. You've seen it in other scenarios where people see things that aren't,
In the 50s, yeah.
Right.
Everybody wants to believe everything.
everybody's eating some,
meth.
some kind of meth or something.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? But listen,
I
right?
know. I just told you.
He did.
So
He
you heard
says-
it here first, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
UFOs were in the ocean.
Somebody call the Pentagon.
Now, they came out, they like an orca whale,
Yep.
but it's a submarine
And
made
right.
of metal with no seams.
And they're
Exactly.
dropping jellyfish.
Yep. To burn scoutmasters over
Episode
Jacksonville.
137.
You're
Listen,
welcome.
you guys
The
are going to look
news-
really foolish when this
If
comes
Cameron
out to be
gets
true.
sniped, then I'll believe it.
Oh, no.
Come on, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Jeez.
All right, if Cameron gets $500 in the mail, then I'll believe it.
Listen, if you're listening, we appreciate you.
Yes.
If you're watching, it's because you're a Patreon subscriber.
Right.
We appreciate you as well.
That's true.
Thank you for supporting the show. Patreon.com/FMOFM podcast is where you can find all the bonus material that we provide
That's
over
good
there.
stuff.
Good
Bonus episodes, live stream stuff. We've been singing songs tonight. Cameron told a headline that was PG-13.
Naughty headline,
A
yeah.
naughty
Yeah.
headline.
I don't like that guy at all.
But yeah, a lot
Me
of
either.
fun, and we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, for sticking around, supporting the show.
Yeah.
To all of our listeners from all over the world, we love you,
So much.
and
You're
yeah,
welcome.
It's
for
been a lot of
blessing
fun.
your bedroom with our knowledge.
And the aliens.
Jellyfish.